Dude, there's something wrong with my internet. I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. Something wrong with my internet. I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. Where does that go? I don't understand why I'm having issues. I literally don't. Zero clue. Is it started yet? Draft already. Fuck. I wanted to review. Whatever.
No. Well, the Ixia does pretty good as well, to be fair, right? I mean, the Ixia could be an answer, but they'll have to pick it last. But they want to go for a safer pick. I would say the Melissa is a solid option as well. With the Edith, with the proper lockdown, they already have their composition, and the fact that the composition is still in front of Macom, the Melissa can actually melt down Rebellion's frontliners faster than the Bruno, and Melissa can also bully the Bruno in lane.
That's so annoying. It's fine. Well, doesn't happen again. Please don't happen again.
From Shive, it took Onyx to 30 minutes. Remember that game?
See your OBS, dude. I don't know. I think my OBS issues. My Wi-Fi was fine. It said I didn't have any Wi-Fi problems at all. I don't know. I don't think it's my Wi-Fi. I think my OBS or computer is having issues and problems. It's weird. Alright, draft. Matilda on the side of Rebellion. Novaria, Basha, Edith on PTR. They got the Bruno this time in Rebellion, but I think Matilda Bruno is a horrible combination.
In this comp, I guess it could still work. They still have the lockdown here with the Edith, with the Bakshas, the same story. The carry melts through the frontliners, but unfortunately, the only real
Angela Ban was smart. You don't want to give them Angela. And if you can't play it, whatever. Ixia.
Wow.
0% win rate with 4 picks.
Quite early. I expected last pick Ixia. Not
they want to save the EXP pick for last pick if they want to flex the Edith to roam or not. I think it's smart.
Technically, you can't get canceled. You can get airborne.
Not about that. Not the cancel. The fact that you
they already know
everyone else out.
They already know what the opposing goal lane is, so it's not that big of a deal. Pick marksman here.
But that's why the Edith is here.
But now they, I mean, and there's no Terizla to have Ixia. Terizla's one of the hardest counters for Ixia because she doesn't have dash.
For that XP lane as well. It's a gourd.
Gourd.
It's a gourd.
Gourd?
Of course, you fight fire with fire. You fight
interesting. After the nerf to Ice Queen one, I'm surprised there's still any gourds. I think PH is like stopped the gourds. Yuzong's good. Yuzong's good.
Try and counter the Ixia in the back line. That's the only choice they have. And that's a lot of solutions towards the Ixia in the back line. It was very different to the Ixia game that we saw earlier on when it was quite limited. But here they have just pure range from the gourd. Not really sure if he can out-sustain the damage coming in from Ixia. But there's Yuzong. They also have the Matilda on top of that.
With the Yuzong as well, it adds potential to create a 2-perimeter fight, right? Which I feel like
I like the Yuzong. Whoa, they're gonna put the Edith EXP.
Baksha roam?
Baksha.
No.
What? There's
no.
Oh my God.
Not the Basha roam.
No lockdown for the side of
no.
the gourd. And the Bruno
no.
super vulnerable.
Not the Basha. Base camp center? Sorry, I forgot.
To have no lockdown in their kit, this last pick.
No. ISF.
Oh, man, I think it's a
ISF finals.
That's surprising.
The Basha roam.
You can follow her. You can deal damage.
ISF finals.
It's not purely lockdown, no.
It might work anyway because it's Rebellion playing like garbage compared from last game. Unless Rebellion plays like humans. This game, we'll see.
Oh, tell us why.
I feel like it's a more balanced, it's more sensible position here.
Let's see if sensible wins games and wins matches. Ladies and gentlemen, as we enter the last for the second game.
Much love, bro.
1-0. Who will take
Thank you.
next point away?
I don't know. Let me I can't even see how much because my thing is bugging. You got $5, Mr. Boombastic. Appreciate it, man.
I was about to say Baksha roam is already gonna be weird, and that's the risky
that was loud?
choice.
Yeah, that was loud. It's fine.
This is season, this is M2. Yeah, Baksha used
Basha roam. Oh, he's starting red. See, BTR does this a lot. That's kind of the big strategy there is. Wait, it's Basha.
Look at how they started. The Baksha was actually
EXP?
EXP? Just 1 minion up top. And he went for concussive blast, tenacity, that's a thrill as well.
Okay.
Super can.
Oh, forcing flicker off the Matilda off the bat.
But luckily for Audi and the Blue Bulls.
So they're really trying to get Ken fed. If Ken does a snowball, this game is not going to go over BTR.
Well,
they're basically relying on Ken to snowball.
How do you? Well, Gani actually plays the Moksha into XP, so I think we have to refer to him.
Ixia zoning the Bruno like she should be. Smart. Because Ixia does outtrade the Bruno. Bad play from Key. He has to flicker. Yep. Really dumb to dash right there.
And if this works
But
out,
no flicker for Turtle now.
gotta give it to Coach Aldo. Right?
Ken's looking for a pick on the gourd.
Flip in roll.
Yeah.
In
Because
every
again,
single roll.
Ooh, he's dead.
Oh, good taunt
Unless-
here. Superkin might be in trouble.
Nope.
Good cable management to escape. Rebellion.
The gourd
and
missed
Megatron
everything.
Alpha still here. Stalemate
If
0
gourd
to 0.
got with the Frederick CC, he was
you
dead for
spoke
sure.
about the XP matchup. I'm going to be talking about the Ixia matchup here against the Bruno. Yeah, the Ixia is actually a great pick in lane against the Bruno. Shout out to
Turtlefly is
I
definitely.
believe it was
I don't think they're gonna contest
Mage,
Turtle BTR.
And Mon was the first guy who actually like tried it out in MPL and made it fully work. Cars.
Whoa,
Oh, Petrified connected.
Cars.
Horn was there.
has to ult out for sure.
Will be
There's no way he
popular.
goes for that.
The Virgin here, just busy
Pretty blue for Ixia. That was
the
really
first
greedy.
objective
I mean, he forced flicker,
taken by
which is a longer cooldown, but he uses ult and Pentry. So now he has to hide under tower for another minute.
Really good against the Bruno.
Well, he's vulnerable to dives as well.
Okay,
'cause no
damage, but
Petri.
mainly sustain. That sustainability really
It's a
makes you
play
win
here
out
for
and
Fanny to
play
just
it
go
all
top
in.
and kill Yuzong.
If you're able to have a good time in lane as an Ixia, play it safe with your
It's a very possible play. I think he's gonna do it right
you're
now.
going to kind of outscale the Bruno.
No, he backed off.
Technically, if you're close, the Bruno should win.
No, they're gonna go
stages,
for it.
but
Oh, but there's not enough damage. Wow. Did he use armor boots? Or is Kenny really? Does Ken really do that less damage?
And the pressure, but take a look at the bottom lane. Super Key and Shiva will look for the clear here. It seems like both teams
Again, like
will
I
say
think
no.
Rebellion
Just
should
commit
win
fight.
this game because
I'm really
BTR's
surprised
draft
that
is
Cars
so
actually
weird
was able to buy
and like
the other members
not
of the
very
Red
well-rounded
Dragon
at all.
time by wasting Super Ken's
But
location in that top
Rebellion
spot.
at
But
last
either
game
or,
played it really poorly. They might play it poorly again. We'll see.
You get it?
Yep.
Wow. Alrighty.
Oh, Suelo getting don't want my super Ken. Ken missing a cable though. Not gonna go for it. Suelo with the flicker out. He did not need to flicker out, but he got scared.
Again,
Fair.
it's still 0-0. Here,
It is a
3
Fanny.
minutes in.
And Vincent is actually still a level ahead of Super Ken.
That's what
Vincent
we
going
expect
Key
with
here.
Turtle
Key has
Tank.
flicker. Not gonna do
Fredrin should
anything
have
more.
a better time
Back out.
against a Fanny, and you know what? Speaking of no lockdown, technically they don't have any
They're
pure
trying to
lockdown, but
zone
Vincent,
the
if he's
60?
able to connect
No.
on that knock-up second skill, it's a pretty good deterrent to the cables.
Whoa. I've never seen that before. That knockup did not go through at all.
Bruno is on his way. Retribution battle. Let's see.
Oh, nice retry from
It's
Vincent.
gonna be Vincent taking
Nice
the purple
retry.
buff
Really nice retry.
in the hands of Super Ken.
This is where it gets dangerous. Once the Fredrin gets far ahead enough to do that, walk up, 3v1, no problem, retry.
Oh, they're gonna leave the small camp. Smart.
God.
So basically, from now on, Fredrin plans to permanent invade Fanny
In the
Blue,
second
and then
game
never
of
clear his own.
Rebellion and Bigatron, but the second neutral objective is in the building. Let's see here. It seems like Bigatron Alpha has no resources to contest.
Matilda
Super
just
Key
ulting for
now
some poke.
taking
Oh,
damage.
Key
It's gonna be
quite
first
low
blood.
here.
Seems
Is he
like
gonna
with
ult?
the
Oh, he doesn't have
passive,
ult. Wow, dies to use on
Stars
passive.
finds
First
the first
blood.
kill in the board.
4.5 minutes in.
Super clean by
Force.
Rebellion Zion
First
here.
forced. First
Absolutely
blood.
Just so
Chorizo. Gonna commit to the dive here. Ult's off. Use on.
Good
Nothing.
trade. Shiva
Dies.
claims that they do 200 gold
Nice
there.
rotation. They had
That's
Ken
a
catch the top wave.
huge kill there for the Red Robots.
That's a good
kill over
rotation
to
for
Shiva. It's
Zurizo.
also
I guess the bot should
a
rotate
good
fast.
play
It says
by
XP.
Bigatron Alpha, because if you guys didn't notice,
He looks
Super Ken
really
actually picked
squishy
up the
though.
entirety
Does
of
not
the
look like he has a
turret
lot of
buff
health.
That's what I was about to ask.
And now he's
Bosch
gonna
just
try
looks
to
like a
continue
second
split
roam here.
pushing this
He doesn't
to
have
make
ult
it
to
an
defend
equal
this.
trade for that
He's
bottom
getting
lane.
Super Chorizo.
Ah.
Taken
Oh
down
my
with the
God.
Rats finds the kill. Audi
Flicker from
finds
Key.
another.
Can he ult
But
off
has
though?
Super Key.
He
Will
does
not
get the
be
ult off.
able to
No snare,
survive,
though.
But no, I was wrong.
And nothing
With the
happens.
passive from
Nice
the
dive
primal
from
wrap,
Vincent.
He is able
His
to
Fredrin
sustain.
looks really strong.
Back to
Fanny's
that
gonna
point,
lose his
right?
blue.
Technically, it's
Vincent does
worth
have
it.
retry.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Vincent?
Rhino getting zoned.
Seems like they will
Ken's
take
just gonna give up on the
purple
blue
and
buff.
Super Ken will concede.
Okay. It's technically worth it, right? Because the gold you get...
Oh, what? What the
Vincent?
heck?
He did it!
With the retry on point.
Vincent?
There.
Like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Where Rebellion should win, but
And
they're
this is
making
exactly
really
it. Him
weird
starting to
decisions.
shine.
Why was
Because
Vincent holding his retry there?
Going back to that point, it's an equal trade because
All he had to do was
Vincent
retry that
similar
as soon as it
amount
got
of
low
gold
enough.
taken
He did not, like,
turret and
wow.
the turtles.
Yeah. And wait, right now, we're getting interrupted.
Jesus.
And now Matilda's kind of killing herself, has to get out here. If he dies, whoa.
Almost there. The Astral Recall finds the mark.
Okay, to
He didn't
answer your
expect Fanny to
question,
come?
yes, Rebellion
I mean,
Zion got
it's a
extreme
Fanny, you
value
just
from that
shouldn't
play
take
in
risks.
the bottom lane because
Rebellion doesn't want to
of
win.
the turret and the 2 kills, right? That's a kill on Ixia, where the Bruno was able to survive, therefore living a bit more, getting a bit more farm, and now having a level lead, and I assume a gold lead as well. Okay,
Ooh,
good cancel.
a cancel. That was smart.
Energy
If Matilda was closer with the
The
ult,
last turtle in the game is up.
might have done more.
Superken, a
Whoa.
risky play, does not want to contest.
I'm surprised Cars didn't
Seems like
chase.
Vincent will claim
Did he just
the
cancel the
perfect
ult?
turtle here
Free
in
turtle.
the game.
He didn't have the energy. That Black Dragon form was enough of a deterrent to prevent him from going through. And again, Rebellion Zion, fantastic job at zoning, but how
Okay,
teasy,
good
man,
zoning
on
ult.
Matilda.
Free mid tower.
We asked the question in the draft, it's something that he's comfortable
We're gonna
utilizing.
go bot.
And here it is.
Fanny
You
won't
see
get the tower in time,
exactly
there's no way.
this.
Look at the purple buff though, spawns in and instantly you see the rotation from Vincent.
Okay,
This
Vincent.
one should
Don't
be
wait for
taken
entry.
away by Vincent.
Yeah,
and
see?
yes, he
Like,
does.
you
He
shouldn't
claims
wait
it.
for the
He picks up
Fanny
a
to
one
come on your
level
screen
lead
before entry.
again.
He learned his
And now
mistake,
it's
and
back
he
to the
fixed it.
drawing
Good
board
for him.
for Bigatron Alpha. With
Don't even
Superken not
risk
getting
it,
the
bro.
purple,
Don't even risk
the
it, just retry.
composition is offline.
Versus Fanny, just retry the buff. Whoa.
Why? It seems like Superken will have enough cables. Here, the
Nice
tempo,
attempt. I'll give him
again,
props for the
very,
attempt.
Very slow. At first
But he's
hit,
very
10 total
susceptible
kill points,
to a
this
death
time,
right here.
Similar. Right,
Ooh,
Bigatron
he knows.
playing that turret in the
Doesn't
top
have ult,
lane.
doesn't have
But
retry. He
Card,
just got ult back. But
he will sacrifice that
Too
to the
late.
turret. The bot side though, seems like Superken will also surrender and sacrifice the inner turret.
They're both trying to play more objective-centered. They're looking for a way to up the other opponent. And here, entering the 8th minute, with Superken still at 0-0-0, falling behind Vincent.
helping, picking Bosch or
levels now.
Rome, and then helping Leash and Ken, and
What
Ken
can we
not even,
expect?
like, not snowballing is
Bigatron
so
Alpha,
bad
and
for
how do they
BTR.
come back?
Technically, it's
Now
kind
it's
of
just
the
like,
same as game
they
one.
gotta
Bigatron
hope
Alpha are
Navari
trying
and
to weather
Ixia
the
can
storm. It's a
defend
bit
until
harder
they
now
scale,
because Rebellion actually have
because
proper answers in the
they
later
cannot
stage
make
of the
plays.
game. Unlike game one,
Yeah.
they have a Gord, they have the Bruno, and even the Ixia here, who I said is supposed to outscale the Bruno.
This
because of
game,
that range
Rebellion
advantage.
literally, like, isn't even
It's
doing
gonna
anything
be,
too
it's not that
crazy.
simple
It's just
because
that
of the
BTR's
Yuzong.
comp
This Yuzong is definitely
is so
going to be able to zone
bad.
Chive
Just
away
bad.
in a lot of these skirmishes, and maybe
There's
that's why Bigatron
no,
decided to
the
have a
only,
bomb
there's only
camp
Edith
and
for
an
CC
Edith
setup
in
for
place
Eve, or
together.
not Eve, Ixia.
The purple buff invasion
Oh, he got it!
again.
Oh, wow,
Superken this
bro.
time will have his purple.
That's just a
But
50-50.
with the retribution now
Honestly,
out of-
Vincent
out
should
of
have let
Lord
Ken
for
retry
both
that,
members
so he could go
here.
for Lord.
Both junglers rather. Let's see, will they
Because
get
it would just
over
be
the
free at that
Commit?
point.
What?
They're just gonna
They
commit
have
for
it.
this
Black
anyway.
Dragon form
Wow,
seems
Giga
like
Chad.
Vincent will claim the Lord. No
Giga Chad
problem.
Rebellion.
What in the
Brano could have had
world
like
is
the
Rebellion
easiest
going
steal
on?
of his life,
See, I understand
no
your
retries.
point in the later
but
stages
he
of the
just,
game,
but
for me,
I mean, I wouldn't, like, who would expect Rebellion to burst that? I didn't expect it,
it doesn't sit
so I can't
right with
really
me. I don't
expect
like
Moreno
it
to try and
if
steal.
it
Literally,
is
I
because
would
I
never
feel
expect
like
them to just
it
coin
falls
to rush
off
that with no retry on either
harder.
side.
Well, I guess it's
I guess you can't predict them. That's their key points.
To do on the Fanny, and that's more macro play. But for
They throw when you
Superken,
least
they
expect
do
it,
the
and
same
then make
thing
the
that
most insane
Onyx
plays
can
when you
do
least
on
expect it.
Fanny.
Well, I think he can try to replicate it. I don't think he can do exactly what Kyrie does. I'm not sure if anyone can do what Kyrie does exactly. But what he can do is split push. That's something that the Fanny has that will never get, will never
Just
fall
dissing
off,
Ken's
technically.
Fanny. It's like, oh,
The split
you're not as
push,
good as
the
Kyrie. But
dynamic
you can split push.
rotations here
Don't
that he'll
worry.
try to get, and
No,
acting
never
as a
cleared
two.
his blue, I don't
He'll be
think.
the distraction in the back
Did he?
line.
Nah, it was just a small
Try and
camp.
force
Smart.
Rebellion Zion to play it completely
Vincent
front to
just
back to
cleared
protect the Bruno.
the big
hence
camp.
giving
Fanny has no blue.
Super Moreno and Chive enough room in their own back line to deal damage.
Yeah, we see that.
That's a
we
waste
see
of
that
time.
happening.
Just push with the
Superken will
bottom
be
mid.
able to cut that wave in the top
Bruno and
side.
Matilda are wasting hella
And he
time
could
right
go
now.
for
No
a
one's
nice
around the Lord to
switch
push to the
with
Lord.
How Rebellion Zion
Bro, like, what are these rotations?
controlling all 3 lanes of the map.
Now you're gonna all go bot? Now you're gonna ult for it when you just had a Lord?
Look to commit to the bottom lane. It seems like the passive will be.
Like, you could have
triggered.
forced the
With
shield
that, Bigatron still
with the
holding
Lord.
on here with just 4
And then you ult for the next wave. The shield didn't even proc.
Zion, 11 minutes in,
Man,
6,000
this
gold
hurts to
lead.
watch.
Superken very proactive here. finding the inner top lane.
He's working hard, man.
Overtime work. Give him some overtime pay.
He could have had a free ball
FwydChickn
high
Alpha
ground.
really relying on SuperChickn to get them the gold. If he isn't able to get these turrets, jungle has been completely cleared out. The lanes have been completely frozen. With the Lord advantage, that's 2,000 gold earned and 13,000 turret damage. Unluckily for Rebellion
So with
Zion,
the 6K
they were
gold
not
lead, pretty
able
huge
to really
for
deal
11
any sort
minutes
of
in.
damage towards the base turret. A few good hits would have been a game changer. Wait, oh, AudiTZ. No, all right, they don't decide to follow him through. That's a mechanic that is new to Mathilda. You can now follow in with a circling eagle. It doesn't matter how far SuperChickn goes. But that's a Sea Halberd for Shive. Corrosion, DHS, he should be going for the
Salber's
Melfic
smart.
next.
Yuzong heal,
I
Fredrin
think with
heal,
this build,
Matilda support item
that's a proper build, man. Bruno
Favor
doesn't have the Will of Nature
with
yet.
the healing item heal.
That actually might come
Smart,
back
smart,
to
smart.
bite him. If Bigatron somehow find an engage,
Oh.
and there
Flip
is
onto Matilda, change the seed.
Oh, take a look at the damage. He is
Ults
able
in,
to
gets
sustain
out,
the best
Ken
stuff.
1 HP.
Will melt
We'll be
members
able to get
of
out.
the
Matilda
Bigatron, but
dies.
no. Audi will fall in
I
the
think
back
he
lane
died to the
there.
and
chain.
Vincent used Red Tree.
The magic
Okay.
chain
Let's
damage.
see here with the man advantage. Bigatron Alpha, they look
Wow.
to recover as quickly as possible. Take a
I
look
think they
at
know Vincent
SuperChickn.
Retreat, so they're going to try and
Asha,
commit for this.
very
Fanny does have
fast
no blue.
rotations. They're in the Lord Pit with a man
Did he
up.
burst
Let's
this?
see here. What can they cook?
They have to
Super
fight
onward,
this
Oh my God.
onward Vincent.
as a
Take look at
team.
the backside, though.
Good
Super
ult.
way low, but
Fanny got
surprised.
taunted, has to
Sorizo
back off.
looking for the
Sorizo,
damage,
1
does not
HP.
find it. Oh, take a look at
Dies.
the crowd control. Take
Tries
a
to
look
flick
at
for the
cover.
kill.
Buys them more.
Cars
Finds
is
the
solo
kill
zoning.
in the backside as well.
Did he commit
Jimmy Carr is
intentionally?
taken down.
Uh-oh.
Sorizo, Carr's taken down.
Whoa,
Super
key.
Pops Brahma.
Go.
Full barrage
Nice ult
onto
from
Wiz
Jive.
Vincent.
Holy,
Super
that's
Ken
such a
goes
good
in,
ult
up
from
throw,
Jive.
Looking for a kill onto
Go.
Nice! Finds it as well. And Super Ken, he
That
is
was
cooking
such a
right now
good
as the
ult from
Lord
Jive.
is wide open, but Vincent is still in the map.
I don't think that ult literally won them that fight right there.
Getting the better of it. SuperChickn should
Vincent
have
will
the
be full
better setup
HP.
here. Still
He
has
regained so much health.
the retribution, but
Gorgeous wasted his ult.
Rebellion Zion with the
Dude.
Mystic Gush able to completely
I want to see us go to a
reset
few
the
more
Lord.
games. I want to be
The
at
problem for Rebellion
3-0.
Zion is that they have their gold laner down. The problem for Bigatron Alpha is that they have an assassin jungle who can't play the Lord Dance right. Both teams have problems.
I mean,
Both
Ixie
teams
also
have
has no
solutions,
ults,
but SuperChickn
so
goes in first.
they cannot
Good
kill. Well,
onward.
they can kill.
No
They can try to
active
kill. They can't
spells
burst.
on the Bigatron
Yeah, they won't be able to
side.
kill Fredrin at all.
Let's see here, Audi.
With,
his
okay, Ixie
flicker
does have ult
in
back,
hand.
but no flicker.
Will that be the game changer? Bigatron
They have the
Alpha
Matilda to always pull
looking
out
to
the
distract,
Fredrin.
looking to delay. As now Rebellion Zion is back with 5 members.
It's a complete reset for both of his teams. The only difference now is Shive has the additional item for that penetration, but Highs has the Wind of Nature.
Are they giving?
Very early ult from the
Good
Yuzong.
onward. Super Ken joining
He's looking
the
for the
fray.
back
Audi
line.
receiving
On
damage
to
from
the
Bill right
Ixia.
now.
They know he has no
Vincent
flicker. He has to
finds
get
the
out.
Lord. Cars distracting, looking to survive. Let's see. Oh
Gets
my
out.
goodness, Mystic
Ooh,
Gush to
Zorizo.
save the day. Super
Gets
Zorizo
caught
fall,
out.
and that's a huge dub for the Blue Bulls.
That was a big cover play.
Now,
coming in
Yuzong
from
is
Vincent
normally supposed to
with
like go to the back line dive and whatnot.
Rebellion Zion with no members
I think he
taken
should
out.
be a bit more
have
patient.
the
He
man
seems to be going
advantage.
in really early.
If they don't play it right, though, it
When
is
his
not
team
going to
is
be a
not ready
win.
to
They
follow
used all
up,
their resources to get that
and then he
kill.
uses
Remember, Black
everything.
Dragon form is the only
Or
deterrent.
doesn't
Wait.
use everything and
Good
just dies
catch,
anyway.
Good cover as well. Super
Ken's
Ken
still looking for
that
Swalo.
play, but
Dude,
Swalo,
Ken's tanky.
Clutch flicker.
He must
to
be
save
really
his life.
tanky.
Super Ken looking to recall, man. Rebellion Zion is
Probably
all Lord
radiant.
and
I think
Red
he's
is 3
radiant.
months late as they're looking and knocking
Gordon
to the
Matilda.
doors of Bigatron Alpha.
Still no Black Dragon form. Sheep is going to free hit.
Oh, let's see. Full
Jive.
barrage on towards the Lord.
Turn the Lord
it will
for
fall.
free.
It will melt the Lord, mind you. But it seems like Bigatron will
Highs
be
can't seem to
there
get close
in
to hit the
time
tower.
defend all 3 base
BTR is
turrets.
going to have all their 3
Yo.
high grounds despite two lords.
0 to 100 quickly.
5 and 4. Doesn't feel like a 9-game game. Super Ken.
Oh, good Astral Echo, but it seems
Nice
like,
red
oh,
tree.
Super Ken
For Vincent.
for the next 2 minutes
Ken
will
red tree
not
really
have
early.
his purple buff.
Holy moly. 9 kills in the 15th minute of the game, but it feels like the action has been happening non-stop.
Rebellion is too
Doesn't even
focused
feel
on the
like
Fanny
15
right
minutes.
now.
It feels like it's
She was
only
literally
been
non-existent
5.
this whole game.
So many interesting
And now
plays
she
happening
is.
left and right. The
But
macros,
they
the
didn't fix
cuts
this Shiva.
happening
They didn't
from
fix
both
this. They
teams,
didn't
and the
focus
team
Shiva
fights
enough.
have been phenomenal.
Now
This
Yuzong's
time,
trying to go
though,
on
the same
Ixia,
problem
but she'll
lies
really
with
out heal
Big
his
John
damage
Alpha.
now
Super
at this
Ken,
point.
no purple buff.
So
It's
it
back
won't be enough.
to the drawing board. They need to find a way to distract the Fredrin. Wait.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, she's gonna go out for sure.
The trap.
Wow.
Set it by the Matador and the Blue Bulls. They're almost debated. Super Ken.
That was a little too close for comfort, and I can even feel
They're just gonna leave that blue
just
camp
Miracle
up.
gripping
No one on
his
a Rebellion
seat,
really needs blue that much.
glued to his screen right now.
I've been standing, man. I was standing, jumping. Such a fun game. These are the games that we as casters
I half
would
want
love
Rebellion
cast
to
all
win,
day
continue the
long.
series, and I also want
And
somewhat
Rebellion,
want
this is the
BTR
way that they're
3-0
trying to
so I can
solve
go to
the
bed.
issue. The issue of the constant
Tough
split
choices,
push.
tough choices.
The Yuzong technically can try to match up against the Fanny, but if that happens, the Ixia free hits, and that's why the Yuzong has been mostly sent towards these team fights without going to the other side.
Yeah, goal has to
Usually,
clear sideways.
Yuzong can expect the Yuzong to use
Yuzong
the Black
rotation
Dragon form to
is way
approach
too
the
slow.
team fight. But for this game in particular, Heist needs to be in the vicinity of the team fight so that the Black Dragon form can actually reach the back line of Bigatron Alpha.
Gorda's Winter
That's why
Trunks,
Super Ken's
interestingly.
split push have been very lethal. Oh,
Oh, good catch. Vincent now. Oh,
Wait,
the
wait.
winner's scrunching. Is it too early though? No cover whatsoever. As Super Moreno finds the snipe. No red
Man,
trade
I don't know what
for the
Rebellion's
next
doing.
30 seconds here. Bigatron Alpha. Will they pull the trigger?
Overzealousness, too greedy from Vincent. He completely just gave a Bigatron Alpha the Lord on a silver platter. 17 minutes in. That's too expensive to let
They're
go.
getting poked out by Gord.
Oh,
Whoa!
the damage is just too much by high.
Well,
Burst it
he just
down
said, all right, guys,
instantly.
5v4 isn't fair enough. Let's make it a
30,000
4v4.
HP.
I'll make it a 4v4 for
technically.
you.
Rebellion needs to delay. Circling Eagle combined
Shiva.
with the Black Dragon form. Take a look at the backside. Shiva now vulnerable, but Super Ken finds
Ooh,
the
really
Lord.
good dice on
now they
Shiva.
look to collapse Shiva.
Shiva's done.
Receiving damage, taken out. Super Sorizo fails
Dude.
to cover. But it seems like
Like-
Rebellion and
like,
Zion, they managed to find
What
an
am
equal
I
trade.
watching?
Oh, this is scary, right? All 5 members from the side of Rebellion Zion, the Blue Bulls, are still up. They're charging into the base despite the fact that Super Ken was able to take that Lord for himself amidst all that chaos, amidst all that drama. Again, a stalemate between both of these teams.
the trades have been so good for both these teams. Bigger trying to get a Lord, but Rebellion get the team fight, and they're able to completely just nullify the Lord. The Lord will have 0 use. I would actually say it'll benefit Rebellion Zion.